Morning everyone, welcome back to my channel Independence Crochet, and this is the Pick Up Stitches podcast. My name is Yarnie and I'm coming to you from South Africa. Today is the 15th of May and we are already on episode 17. So yeah, I've got a lot to share with you guys, so I'm going to jump straight into it. No finished objects this week, but four whips that I want to share with you, so let's get cracking. First up is my socks that I started just a while ago. So one of them is already finished. I should have put it on the sock blocker for you guys. Sorry about that, I forgot a bit. Let's do that quickly. Doesn't take forever. I've not washed it yet, obviously. Let's just put it on. Oh, I love making these socks. It's so quick and so fast. It's the same thing. Anyway, I am doing these toe up with a skein of yarn that I got from my friend Mariette from Die Boervrou. It's this Naku boho self-striping yarn, and it's 75% wool and 25% polyamide. And yeah, vanilla socks, and this is the fish lips kiss heel that I'm doing. I am using for the heel some leftover Esteresa Yarn Creations yarn from a previous sock that I did. It was part of a sock set. This is the Cleo base. Yes, this is the Cleo base yarn. And yeah, so just to show you how quick this is going, this is our progress creeper from last week, which I'm going to move on now. And I am almost starting the heel. I think I've got like, it's like 5 rows or something left of the plain stocking stitch, and then I get to start the heel. So that might even be done today already. Let's see. I did not do any scrappy projects last Sunday, so today I'm first doing my scrappy Sunday projects before I continue with anything else. So yeah, I know I must not do this, but I did. Okay, let me just do this. Okay, I am housing these socks in my Esteresa Yarn Creation project bag. I love it, and this is a pin I got from Miensie of Knotty Habit that says I am a naughty friend. So yeah, that's the socks. These are my socks for May that I'm knitting for myself, and they are also part of the Accountability train that we are doing on Instagram that's hosted by Ietsie, Klein, Gertruida. And yeah, I think I'll be finished this week with them, which is awesome because I'm working on clearing my needles for summer shop camp, which we'll talk about later again. So yeah, exciting. Next up is the Tree of Life blanket that I'm doing. So last week I added 3 rows. This week I did 4. So there's an improvement for you. It looks like this currently. So the ivory has increased a little bit, and I'm using my progress keeper, also Esteresa Yarn Creations. Let's see, I don't know if you guys can see the whole thing. I doubt it, but yeah, it's coming along. So this brown pattern color that I used is Peanut, and it's finished now. And simply because it's finished, I am now going to start with the bark colorway. So you guys can see I'm using for this entire project LA Pure Gold or L Pure Gold double knit. It's a 100% acrylic, and this colorway is bark. So yeah, and I'm doing it with my 4mm clover crochet hook, and the pattern is the Tree of Life pattern by the Crazy Crochet. No, yes, it's a Crazy Crochet Cat Lady. It's one of her many patterns, and yeah, I'm loving it. It is starting, like, this piece here went quite fast, but as you can see, we're starting to form more leaves now. So it's becoming a little bit more intricate again, and I need to focus more, and I'm taking longer per row to do it. So yeah, it's gonna become more challenging as we go up because we're starting to form leaves. I hope you'll be able to see and that it's not too bright. We're gonna start forming the leaves now. So yeah, exciting times. That's my Tree of Life. Then shawl. I actually worked on my Tunisian sampler shawl this week. I'm very proud of myself. So, wrong one. Oh goodness. Because I did it for a while where I actually rotated my projects every day based on the suggestion from, or not suggestion, Jalene from the Lekker Podcast told us that's what she's doing. And I thought that's a great idea. And yeah, I started doing it. And then when my study started, I used a different prioritization system. Basically, just sticking to some hard and fast goals that I made for myself and the accountability train. So yeah, I digress. But anyway, I at least started working on my Tunisian sampler shawl again. So this pattern is by Hayley Joanne Robinson, and it's called the Tunisian sampler shawl. So it teaches you all the different Tunisian stitches, probably not all of them, but a big portion of them. So after not working on this for 2 weeks, this week at least, I managed to complete the section. Like this section I'm busy here is finished now. I get to start the next section, which is bobbles. So again, learning something new. And this progress keeper is by Jalene from the Lekker Podcast. It's a gift she gave me when I met her. It was months ago already in Bloemfontein. So that was nice. Let's just move that, and I just realized I did not move my progress keeper for the Tree of Life. Where is it? Luckily they all work with clasps and it's quick and easy. Okay. So they are moved. I'm also doing this with Pure Gold double knit yarns, and I'm using my 5mm Knit Pro Symphony Tunisian hook. Yeah, it's becoming very big. It's squashing up on this cable now. So the only time you can see properly what's happening is in the beginning of the row. So yeah, that's that. I'm very happy with this. Still some work to be done on this one. I'm not near the end yet, which is fine because I still need to learn 5, no, including the border, that's 6 Tunisian crochet techniques. So That's what I love about this pattern. It's a great way to start learning the different stitches and techniques for Tunisian crochet. Love it. And this is being housed in a bag that I bought from the Yarnie corner. It's see-through. I love it. Okay. And then the last work that I need to show you guys is my favorite adventure sweater that I am housing in my Knotty Habit yarn club bag for 2022. And yeah, so this pattern is by Hoard Designs, and it's designed to use up a whole lot of mini skeins. So I am done with the ribbing for the neck, and I am done with the short rows, German short rows, and I must say, where I turn for the short rows, when I did my Real Easy raglan sweater, which was my first one, you can see where I turned here in front. You can clearly see I did something wrong, so you can see where it happened, where it occurred. So for this one, I'm doing it correctly, and that's thanks to Marilyn, that actually showed me what could have been the problem and how to fix it. It's basically I didn't finish the yarn over part of the German short rows when you lift up the stitch, and I did it correctly now and it's fixed. So thanks, Marilyn, you helped me a lot with that one. I owe you. And I'm doing this with my Knit Pro circular needles. This is the 4mm. Let's try and get a better way to do this. Okay, so the yarn I'm using, the main color is by Knotty Habit. It's in their Kaiso sock base. This was a custom dye that Miensie did for me, and I'm happy with that. And for the contrasting colors, I'm using a variety of mini skeins that I have, and the first one I'm using is the first one that was in the Secret 7 Society pack by Esteresa Yarn Creations. So this was the first one we opened, and yeah, this is in their Clio sock base. Let me confirm quickly. Yes, it's a Clio sock base. So both these yarn bases are 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. Yeah, I will also use some of Miensie's sock box, the Knotty Habit sock club boxes, the minis that was in here. And yeah, this is exciting. So I just added this color for the first time. And what did I do with my cozy? Keeping it nice and neat with my cozies, designed by my friend Mariette from Die Boervrou, so that it doesn't become a complete mess in here. So I haven't touched this one in like 4 days. I don't think I'll get around to it today, maybe only tomorrow. But I'm not in a hurry, because this one I'm doing with Bev from BevCrafts on Instagram, and she also stated clearly that she's got a lot of other knitting projects that she's busy with, so this will not be something that she does overnight. So I'm happy with that. So I'm looking forward to see how Bev is progressing. I haven't heard from her this week, so I'll see. I'm excited. I hope I told you everything I need to tell you about that project. I think so. So that's it for whips. Nothing new added this week. I'm trying to focus to get something done at least before I start a new one. So the socks is going to be almost finished, and sock week starts next week Saturday. So I might consider doing the Secret Garden dishcloth. Maybe, if not, I still want to do it at some stage. If I don't do it this month, then it's also okay. Doesn't matter. Then let's move over to acquisitions. I got something to show. So probably a month and a half ago, I bought the Mbali sock pattern by Noma and Ndlovu. After I saw Jalene making one, I got jealous. So I also had to get some. So I ordered the yarn for that. Look at this, so pretty. So this one, greenish one, is African Expressions Freedom. Do I have a name for this colorway? My goodness. It's not written down on the label. But this is also 75% wool and 25% acrylic yarn. And then these two pinkish ones is African Expressions Joy. And these ones are 15% mohair, 40% superwash wool and 45% acrylic. So this is the recommended yarns for the pattern. And I don't know, I wanted a clear contrast, and I think I've achieved it. And I just love how these two are fitting together. I was a little bit nervous because I bought it online. Sorry, and the online shop that I bought it from, I must commend them. I Love Yarn did an awesome job. It's like, I think I placed my order the Friday morning, early. And then around 8 o'clock, the lady called me and she said she just needs to confirm my delivery address. And Tuesday, ta-da, I got them. I am so impressed with their service. They're doing a good job. So well done. Yeah. Okay. I will tell you soon when I'm planning on doing the Mbali socks. So yeah, just bear with me. Quickly, life. Not much happened in life. So last Sunday when I recorded the podcast, it was Peter's birthday and Mother's Day. So we did go and took my mother-in-law out for brunch. That was fun. We had a nice time. And then afterwards we went to the model, I don't know, it's not just steam trains. They also do model boats and trucks and so on there. It's in Centurion. I will try to link a webpage below because I can highly recommend it. It's affordable and the kids love it. It's maybe a great way to encourage some engineering aspirations in kids. I don't know. Even if not that, it's just fun. You get to ride on the model trains. There's pancakes and snacks, and you can go there for a whole day. It's a family outing. You can take a picnic basket and blanket and have a picnic there. And the kids stay busy riding the trains again and again and again, and it's not expensive. I would really highly recommend it for a day out if you live in the Joburg, Pretoria area. Yeah. And then last night, oh my goodness, myself and Mariette and Jalene got invited to a Zoom crochet night, if you can call it that. It was hosted by Faye from the Crochet Circle Podcast that I will link below, and it was so much fun. And we got the invite through Claudia of the Sunbirdcrochet Podcast. Yeah, if I look a bit tired today, it's because I joined that last night, and it was really fun and funny, and I laughed a lot. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing that and having that sense of community. So thank you, Faye and Claudia. It was fun. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. We can go over to Yarnie Gossip, and I've got a lot. The list is long, and it's mostly events that's coming up. So I hinted last week that things are gonna get busy. It's super busy. Like, here's my notes for all the events. So that's basically all that I've got in the gossip section this week. Otherwise, I will sit here for 2 hours. So first up, this week, in the very near future, things you guys must please look out for and see if you can attend and plan if you want, is Wednesday the 18th. What's happening? It's fluff everywhere. The Yarn Tree is hosting a workshop where you will learn to crochet some mittens just in time for winter, because it's getting cold now. And then Thursday the 19th, the Little Yarn Craft is having another gathering of the Yarn Social. That's fun. And Friday the 20th, Dame Sally is having a sock knitting class. And then Saturday the 21st is busy. First up, there's a sock knitting class by the Yarn Tree, which will be taught by Sonja van Wyk from Designs by Sofiya. So she's a genius. I would highly recommend going to this class. And then also on Saturday, the Little Yarn Craft, Lauren, the Little Yarn Craft is hosting a broomstick lace workshop. So that's something I have always wanted to learn to do. So I don't know what's happening yet Saturday in my life. Maybe not. Yeah, let's see. And then Anna Patat in Paris is having a workshop where you're going to create like a small t-shirt basket with crochet, and there's a nice wooden lid and everything. I'm going to link everything below. Please go check out on their Instagram pages. And then the event I've been looking forward to for so long, Sunday the 22nd, is the Lekker Podcast, Jalene's first birthday party for the podcast, not for Jalene. The podcast is hosted by Jalene, and it's their 1 year anniversary, and they're gonna have a live celebration on YouTube. It's 5 o'clock South African time, so I would highly recommend you attend that. There's gonna be some awesome giveaways, and yeah, looking forward to that. I'm planning my entire Sunday around this because I don't want to miss it. Okay, then big future dates. That's now not this week, but that I want to recommend everybody to write down. I'm gonna try and keep it in date order. So first up, I've mentioned the 28th of May is Summer Sock Camp. That's hosted by Kay, the crazy sock lady. And I am participating. I am joining the magic circle. What do you call this thing? This technique I'm using to knit socks. I am going to use Kay's pattern, the socks for Dumbledore. I've bought it a while ago, but I haven't gotten around to actually doing it. And I'll be making socks for Peter using that pattern. And the yarn that I'm going to use is from, the main color is going to be this one from Yarn Stash. It's a mochaccino. I've had it around for a while, but haven't actually gotten around to using it. So I'm excited to finally use this yarn. So this is the colorway mochaccino. It's a 75% merino, 25% nylon sock yarn. And this is a mini that I bought from Miensie. That's in her Kaiso sock base. Knotty Habits. And yeah, so this is going to be my project for summer sock camp. I'm excited. Okay, so this is going to be my, where are we now? June socks. This is going to be my socks for June. Yeah, using the socks for Dumbledore pattern. And then the 1st of June. Oh, I wish I could just do all of these crochet-alongs, but anyway. Sheepies is having a crochet-along for the Beatrix blanket. And the yarn tree can hook you up with the required yarn. They've got kits, so I'm going to link that below. This is using the tapestry crochet technique. So I've done one tapestry crochet project, sorry, Afrikaans is hitting me, previously. I can quickly show you. Oh, I'm making a mess. Anyway, and that was this YU bag that I turned into a project bag. So yeah, the Beatrix blanket is using the same technique. So I mean, if you haven't done it before, it's worth a try. I mean, after making a blanket, you will know how to do tapestry crochet. So yeah, that is, I'm gonna link the yarn tree for you guys below for the kids. And then this is also something that I saw on the yarn trees Instagram page, and that is on the 10th of June. The Moya Meraki blanket crochet along is starting. And I don't know. I told myself I'm not going to start another big crochet project until my Tree of Life is finished. I am breaking the promise to myself. Because you have to go check it out. So Moya is a local South African yarn company. I like to support local, and this is beyond beautiful. You know what? I'm going to put a picture here. It's beautiful. It's beyond beautiful. And the yarn tree is going to hook you up with kits. And the only reason I haven't bought my kit yet is because I cannot decide between, let me get the name here. I wrote it down. The Lila Sina and the Cornish Seaside colorway. So it took me about an hour of looking at the colorways to come down to these two. So I don't know. I'm thinking of posting the pictures on Instagram and asking you guys which one must I do, because I can't. I just cannot decide. The Lila Sina is like a succulent colorway, and I love succulents. And then this Cornish Seaside is pinks, and it's like the pictures that they use for inspiration is seashells. I can't speak today. It's seashells, and oh, it's so pretty. You know what? I'm doing that. you guys are deciding for me which colorway I'm going to pick. And again, it's the yarn tree. This is starting the 10th of June. 11th of June is the Knit and Crochet in Public Day. I've mentioned it 2 weeks ago already. So there's going to be an event in Pretoria, in Riviera, at the NG Church there. I must check what is NG Kerk in English. I will find out. And that is hosted by also Sonja from Van Wyk from Designs by Sofiya, and Miensie from Knotty Habit. So if you want to go, you pay 150 rands into the Knotty Habit bank account, and then you send Sonja a message and the proof of payment, and then she puts your name on the list. So I am booking my spot right after recording this, because I spoke to Peter. It's a go. It's a go. Then the last big date that I want to share is the 10th to the 17th of July is Sock Week, hosted by Natalie from KnittyNatty, the Love and Stitches podcast. And that is the project that I'm doing with my new yarn. So this is only coming in July. It's going to be torture to wait, but I'm going to wait. I got my yarn, I got my pattern, which is the Mbali sock pattern. I'm excited. I am excited. Oh, it's so pretty. It's gonna, just imagine these colors, and I'm gonna put a picture here of the Mbali socks. Imagine. Oh, I'm super excited about this. So yeah, that is it. It's a lot of events coming up. I hope you guys wrote it down. If you did not, get a pen and paper, reverse, and write it down. So even if you're not local to South Africa, I mean, the Crochet-a-longs are all hosted online, and I will link everything below. So please join and comment below for me, please, which of these events you are actually going to join. So I've got 3 that I'm doing. Yeah, it's exciting. Oh, I'm so looking forward to everything. And that's it. So I wish all of you guys a wonderful week. I hope it's going to be productive. I say the same thing every week, but I really hope so. Yeah. And then if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not done so already. And you can even hit the notification button if you want to be notified every Sunday when the podcast comes out. And yeah, that's it. Same time, same place next week. Bye.